You see what I'm saying? So America pushes for you to be able to come through here. Hey, put on what you want. Come as you are. God did not say that. God is actually against it. You better than that word that they calling y'all. You better than the article of clothing that they telling you that you can wear in America. God said you can't be no hoe. He actually telling you that you can't dress like no hoe neither. You can't be dressing like that. God said put on a modest dress. Give me that. The Spirit of God is in y'all. It's just dormant. Because why? The temple is being defiled. God's laws got to come in your mind and give you that breath, that law. You know what I'm saying? That life. That's the only thing that can revive you is God's law. How was our foremothers dressed? Where is it? Come look at this, sis. Y'all step to the side right here. See? So y'all can still see. Up here. What they have on? Right up in here. Yeah, ain't them sisters? You see sisters on here? Right here? What do they have on? They had on gowns and everything, right? Why do you think they had on gowns and everything? To cover themselves. You're right. You see what I'm saying? So, do you think that was a good thing for them doing? And the reason is right here, they still covered. They knew certain things about themselves that was lost during time. You see what I'm saying? So guess what? Give me verse 15. Watch this, I'm finna show you something. I'm finna show you something. Verse 15, read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Hey, listen to this.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So God said, if you don't listen to me, if you don't hearken to what I'm telling you to do, read.
To observe to do all his commandments
Read.
and his statutes,
Read.
which I command thee this day. There are these curses.
All these what?
Curses.
So sis, is curses a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad. What y'all think? It's a bad thing, right? It say if you don't listen to me, God said all these curses gonna do what?
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
They gonna come upon us and they gonna overtake us. Verse 30 again, watch this. This is one of the curses. You see what I'm saying? One, read.
Verse 30, thou shalt be taught a wife.
So guess what? The black man was married. He had a wife. He was married. But watch this. It says thou shalt be taught a wife, read.
And another man shall lie with her.
And it said another man shall lie with her, meaning another man raped her. Another, like that what was happening to our mothers. That what was happening to our sisters. But why did it happen again? Y'all remember? Why did God say it happened? It's a curse. But why did that particular curse happen to us? Because we didn't hearken, we didn't keep the commandments. You see what I'm saying? Watch this, sis. Because guess what? We went into slavery together, right? The black man and the black woman, right? So how we gonna get out of slavery? We gotta work together, right? So these are the first steps of working together. You knowing what you gotta do. We knowing what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But watch this, read.
The book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people.
So guess what? This is slavery. This is the auction blocks. It say they cast lots for my people. You see that? They cast lots. Meaning they out there, oh, nigga sold to Master Johnson. They cast a lot, they throwing their money in and they seeing who gonna get the money, the person, the slave. A slave sold for $100. Oh, this is a strong buck right here. Oh, this is a good black woman right here. You know what? She can breastfeed, she got 2 kids to come with her. They was auctioning us off. We were the ones being sold. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
They gave a boy for, meaning the young men were breeders. They was using them to breed, to make bigger and stronger slaves. You see what I'm saying? Those are the things they were doing to us because we broke God's commandments. Read.
And sold a girl for wine.
What they do to the girl?
Sold a girl for wine.
They was selling the women for wine. Like, oh, I want something to drink. Let's make this trade. Or, hey, you bring me that wine, I'm gonna bring you this bed wench. That's what they called y'all. You know what I'm saying? They called y'all a bad wench. If you read the Willie List letter, they called you a black bitch.
My hair up for that.
In the book, that's what they called y'all. You see what I'm saying? So now, y'all adopted that thing today, and that's how y'all speak amongst each other. Ain't that what y'all say? But guess what? Where you get it from? You didn't get it from the black Christ, the Christ of the Bible. You got it from him. Caesar Borgia. Y'all got his ways. You see what I'm saying? We don't.
That they might drink.
That was it. That they might drink. So guess what? What you think we was doing wrong? Breaking God's commandments, right? Watch this. Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. Because if we was up here in a dress or a skirt, what would you say? You wouldn't even came over here, right? What you would have said? No, come on, be honest. Keep it a band with us. What you would have said if you would have? You would have said, hey, you would have said that, right? But watch this though. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what is the subject right here? Who is it talking about? The woman. Okay, and they said the woman shouldn't do what?
Where would a man wear?
Okay, what does a man wear that a woman shouldn't? Right, what particular type of clothes? Pants. You see what I'm saying? The Bible say, hey, you don't supposed to be wearing this. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be covering yourself up. Look at this. You see how your forerunner was covered up, right? And it was hot. They picking cotton. But guess what? The main thing the black woman gonna say is, man, it's too hot to have all them clothes on. You see what I'm saying? So America pushes for you to be able to come through here. Hey, put on what you want. Come as you are. God did not say that. God is actually against it. You see what I'm saying? Read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So the woman shouldn't wear what belongs to a man, read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. You see what I'm saying? Guess what? So what that mean you gotta do? Oh, right, so right now you dress like a man. Well, how men gonna have on pants. Let me just say it like that. But you see what I'm saying? You supposed to have on exactly. You supposed to be having on what? A dress or a skirt that don't cleave to your body. So what are you dressed like? Okay, America. Give me Deuteronomy 23 and 17. Deuteronomy 23 and 17. Because it's a word for it. But I'm trying to show you that ACEs, you better than that word that they calling y'all. You better than the article of clothing that they telling you that you can wear in America. God didn't say do that. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
You see that? The Bible says you can't be no hoe. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You dress like one. God said he is against that thing. You see what I'm saying? You gotta come from dressed like that. You greater than that. You're not supposed to be letting all these men see your body and things like that. You are a princess. Do you know that?
That's right.
Do you like? Hey sis, China. Do you actually know that?
That's right.
You are a princess. God said that thing. So he said, hey, don't be dressed like no hoe out here. Because guess what? With the article of clothing that you got on, you walking up and down, men ain't gonna see you. They gonna get the whistling. They gonna get the hollering at you. And guess what? That's 2 to 3 men. Okay, one of them may hit. Then you got 3 or 4 more come. Another one may hit. That's 2 men right there. You know what I'm saying? God said you ain't no hoe. Right. He said don't live like this. Read that again.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
So if God said you can't be no hoe, he actually telling you that you can't dress like no hoe neither. You can't be dressing like that. God said put on a modest dress. Give me that. Give me that 1 Timothy 2 and 9. Read what you got.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also.
God said in like manner. Meaning your foremother was dressing great. Your foremother was beautiful. All of them. You know what I'm saying? He said in like manner also. The same way your foremothers dressed in righteousness. Watch this. Read.
That women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
God said love modest apparel. Adorn yourself. I mean, you supposed to love that thing. You see what I'm saying? God said, hey, you put on this modest dress that don't cleave to your body. You're supposed to love that thing. Because why? God said do it. God said do that thing. Read.
With shamefacedness.
Man, you supposed to be shamefaced, to be humble. Knowing your role, knowing your place. You ain't above no man. You see these sisters want to fight. What's the first thing they do? They get to pull in their pants like a dude and squirming up. God said that ain't your caliber. Don't act like that. That's what God is saying. Read.
In sobriety.
You're supposed to be sober. Right there, we going there next. God said you don't even supposed to be defiling your temple. You're supposed to be sober. How old are you, sis? You 22, you young. 26, you still young. God said you supposed to be sober. Read.
Not with braided hair.
Guess what? We going to the hair too in a minute. Because where did that hair come from? Why do you wear weave if Christ's hair is woolly? The first time I thought beauty made us, and our sisters turn around like, oh, I don't want that nappy Negro hair. They talking bad about it. I'm finna go put in some dog skin hair in my head. You see what I'm saying? God said, hey, get away from all that stuff. Take that out. When have you ever seen a black person with naturally orange hair?
I've been on some United States.
You ain't. So what people have you seen with orange hair?
With human traffickers in my life, right?
No, albino, that junk be blonde sometimes or yellow or whatever. But you seen them nation of people right there with orange hair. That's where you see it from. Because back in school, they used to have a real curly orange hair. They was weird. It wasn't even a lot of them that had orange hair.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Hey, God said, hey, your hair shouldn't be like this. You shouldn't be envying another nation of people that God said you better than. You see what I'm saying? Read that again. Read on.
Not with braided hair, or gold, or pearl, or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness.
What's he supposed to be professing?
Godliness.
So your profession of godliness is going to start outer before it goes inner. You're going to know certain things, but once you start changing your apparel and things like that, guess what? That means your mind is actually changing. Your thoughts are becoming better. You see what I'm saying? So we can tell what you think just by based off of how you dressing and everything. You see what I'm saying? But the Bible says, hey sis, be sober. 1 Corinthians 3. 1 Corinthians 3, God said be sober. So guess what you gotta fix? Because as a nation of people, we got a lot of things to fix. You see what I'm saying? What do you have to change about yourself as you hear right now? You gotta be sober, meaning no smoking. You know what I'm saying? You can drink you some good old wine. Don't get drunk. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be smoking on tobacco. You can't be smoking on marijuana. You can't be abusing pills. You can't be doing none of those type of things. You see what I'm saying? That's going against God. That means you're outside of your mind if you're doing those things. What they say, I'm out my body, that's really what it is. But what else have you learned that you're supposed to be changing about yourself? You know you gotta be sober, you was right. What's the next thing? The way you dress. What are you supposed to put on? That's what I'm glad you said that's what the Bible said, meaning guess what? That's God's authority. God said do it. Put on your modest dress, something that don't cleave to you, because you are a princess. You're not a hoe. You're not regular around here. Get that orange hair out your head. You're not regular around here. Our people are the greatest people on the face of the earth. You see what I'm saying? Give me that 1 Corinthians 3:16, because we're going to keep on going. We building. Because guess what, hey bro, you smoke? Hey, you can't get away from these curses. You see what I'm saying? We smoking different things like that because of the conditions that we in. We at a low state in society, so we like, man, how the hell can I get away from this? So we get to smoking and getting drunk, and guess what? When we get up the next day, are those problems still there? Those same problems is still there. But watch this, read.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So God said, hey, you don't know that you're the temple of God? You don't know that your body ain't your body? It don't belong to you? That's what God is saying, read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
The Spirit of God is in y'all. It's just dormant. Because why? The temple is being defiled. God's laws got to come in your mind and give you that breath, that law. You know what I'm saying? That life. That's the only thing that can revive you is God's laws. Read.
If any man defile the temple of God.
So if any man defile the temple of God, meaning what? Right now we're talking about smoking. We're talking about smoking. If anybody defiles the temple of God, guys, it's something he gonna do. It's many other ways to defile the temple of God. Getting tattoos, we don't supposed to do it. They don't teach us those things. Blood in our hair, dyeing our hair, all these different things. We killing our bodies. We don't supposed to be doing those things that God say don't do. Read on.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
What that mean when it say him shall God destroy? How can God destroy you from smoking? You see that? But you see how that's in your mind already? You know these things, but you don't know what the Bible says. You see what I'm saying? So God said, don't defile your temple, right? Watch this, Deuteronomy 28 and 61. Watch this. Because you said, hey, you can get counsel, you can get throat counsel, lung counsel, you can get all heart counsel, you can get everything. It's other stuff that you can get. You know what I'm saying? From smoking and all this type of things like that. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague.
You see that? Every sickness and every plague, meaning if you go against God's laws, say for instance, you don't want to get married and have sex with one wife. It's other things that pertains to that sickness. The HIV, the STDs, the STIs, them things like that. When it comes to defiling the temple, God said, hey man, I'll give you all type of lung cancer. I'll give you gum cancer for the people who want to deal in different things. God said, I will destroy you based off of what you're doing. Right, read.
Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Hey, Sister China, how long God say he gonna bring these things upon you? Watch this, read it again.
Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
You see that? He said until thou be destroyed. Meaning if you don't want to change and repent, God said, I'm gonna kill you. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and take you off the face of the earth. You can't get no better. You at a standpoint and you don't want to be able to listen. God sends y'all down this way for a reason. For y'all to hear and to change.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.